ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
Talk about compromise.
Okay, so we were sitting here talking. I'm sitting here, and I'm explaining compromise. What a compromise is in relationships. So basically, I use the analogy of candy. I love candy. I love candy. Like, I love that. Yeah, definitely need that. And then the person that I'm with in a relationship with, they know that I like candy, but they don't like candy, or like they like an alternative or something, right? We have to find the middle ground, which is the compromise in that. So if she has a better alternative, or, gets me to try something new that's like a good supplement or whatever, right? Or she has something, or not eating it, right? And then I'm like, okay, I slowly start to creep over to that way. But it should be to what I as a person am comfortable with. I'm not comfortable just going and eating no candy.
Okay.
But we found the middle ground of like, okay, I'm okay with not eating the candy.
Okay, peep this. You just said the person you with don't like candy, but you like candy. You don't have to not like candy. But if candy's a problem, that's not a compromise. That's I'm trying to help your ass out. The problem with most people is when it comes to compromise.
Wait, explain that again.
Okay, if you got 5 damn cavities, you can't eat damn candy.
Okay.
It's why are we talking about you eating candy? Just because you like it doesn't mean, just like you doing drugs. You may like to do drugs, but you can't do them because you're gonna die. So
yes.
So the other person is really trying to save your life in that sense. I mean, I know it's kind of, that went deeper, but the thing about compromise is this: you like that water, I like Fiji. Mm-hmm. It's water, right? I ain't got to like that because you like it. But shit, hell, one day I may need some water. That may be the only water I may try. Mm-hmm. It's like the perfect example in life. Remember when we was kids, the book you read called Green Eggs and Ham? That's what the book is all about. Trying something different. Mm-hmm. See, we think compromise, trying something different is the same thing. It's not. Compromising is basically going out your way for the betterment of the relationship. Compromise ain't because you like this and I like this and you try to that's not compromise. Compromising is trying to find something that is evenly as still in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Just like.
But it's what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, you can be comfortable. You can be comfortable with it, but if it's the betterment, sometimes you're not comfortable with it. See, the thing is, we want to be comfortable in everything, which you should be confident in everything. But sometimes you're gonna be uncomfortable. If you ain't never drove on the highway and you 17, eventually you're gonna get your ass on the highway. Mm-hmm. Or it's gonna take you 45 minutes to get everywhere you need to go. See, we talk about relationships. We be like, we don't go on feelings, not facts. We don't go on stuff that makes sense.
But you got to get comfortable to get on that freeway.
Well, guess what though? Or no, it's either you get on the freeway, or it's gonna take you an hour to get there. So it's either you gonna find yourself leaving early.
Yeah, but you need to be comfortable with that decision because a consequence comes either way.
Yes, because it's not about being comfortable in it. It's about being efficient in it. The problem with most of us, in relationships, we're not efficient in it.
But I think we aren't efficient in it because we aren't comfortable with who we are and what we need. We don't know ourselves.
Guess what though?
But we don't stand for our individualistic qualities.
Your wants and needs change every day. That's why I tell people all the time, do not follow passion, follow purpose. Because if you follow passion, hell, I may want to be a cameraman tomorrow. Hell, I'm gonna be a DJ tomorrow. Next week, I'm gonna be a painter. The problem is you meet motherfuckers like that and you'll be scatterbrained. And you follow your purpose allows you to fit all of those things into one thing you like to do. Mm-hmm. Get what I'm saying? So when it comes to relationships and compromise, I work in North Cross. Mm-hmm. You work in Fairburn. Okay, we're going to get a house in Decatur. You feel what I'm saying? Because the compromise is you may have to go 20 minutes, I may have to go 30 minutes. But that compromise, I ain't going too much out my way. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm comfortable with.
No, it's not about being comfortable, about being more efficient. I mean, I get what you're saying. I believe you have to be a little comfortable. But shit, hell.
I don't think you should do anything that compromises you is what I'm saying. Like, okay, what I'm saying is if you gotta drive, if I'm cool with the compromise that I'm gonna drive the hour for me to get to work, and my wife, she gonna do the 20-minute drive. Like, I'm comfortable with that hour. Otherwise, I'm like, no, let's split the time.
Let me tell you a secret. As being a former husband and a father, you ain't comfortable with none of this shit. Ain't none of this shit comfortable.
But no, I think that's because we as men have made it that way.
The problem is, it's all about doing your job. This is not about how you feel. This is about the duty and the responsibility of your damn job. And if you decide to be in a relationship with somebody, you're going to have to do your job. Just like
Which should be what I'm comfortable with doing.
Like we talked about last week. Not being comfortable with it is not about being like we talked about last week. Remember we talked about Kimmy and Maurice?
Uh-huh.
And she was like, well, he was like, we're going to have sex twice. And she was like, no, we're going to have sex once. They, like I tell you all the time, people say what you bring to the table. That's the negotiation table.
But the compromise was the once.
No, the compromise was already.
He just wanted all what he wanted.
He wanted what she was getting what she wanted. He said, what am I getting out of it?
Yeah, and then she said the sex once a day, right?
No, he was already getting that.
Oh, okay.
He wanted it twice.
Oh, my bad. I perceived that differently.
Since you taking me somewhere that I really don't want to go, what am I getting out of not going? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I thought that he was negotiating for like, what does he get for going? I didn't know he was already getting that. My bad. That's why I was like, that was a compromise. He was the one.
He was negotiating. He already was getting the sex once a week, once a day.
Oh, okay. So he wanted to.
He wanted it twice because he negotiated because he don't want to go. Period. It's like making the kids say, "Hey, you gotta go to school." But what you gonna give them? Hey, so when I get home, am I gonna get a treat?
Okay, but okay. What I'm saying is, why can't he get some? Why should he? Why should he settle for that? Why should he settle for that?
I get what you're saying, but here's the truth. You got to meet a motherfucker where they at. You got to date a like-minded person. If I like cookies and you like cookies, don't mean we're supposed to be together. It's just a one notch off the thing that we like together. The problem with a lot of us is you'll meet a motherfucker who don't even like cookies and be like, hey, you should try this. You should try these. You should try, and you get mad because they're not trying them.